All right, so this week in the NBA, man, it was bonkers.
It was wild.
Wild, like just absolutely crazy. We saw some crazy trades, some insane performances.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like enough drama to make the Kardashians blush.
Oh, absolutely.
We're diving deep into all the chaos this week.
Yeah.
We're going to pull out the most mind-blowing moments and like really try to figure out what's actually happening in the league.
For sure, man. It's been a roller coaster ride. We've
Yeah.
got these front offices making moves that have fans like literally screaming bloody murder.
Yeah.
Players, like some of them are proving they're worth, every penny they're getting.
Right.
And then others are making us wonder if they even stretched before the game.
Yeah, exactly. Like, did they even warm up? All right. First up, the trade that honestly, I'm still not over it.
Oh, yeah.
Luka Dončić is a Laker. Like, I have to say it again. Luka freaking Dončić is wearing the purple and gold.
Yeah.
Dallas Mavericks fans, I mean, God bless them.
Oh, man.
They are losing their
Losing
minds.
it.
Can you blame them? It's not every day that your franchise player gets traded away.
Right. Especially when it feels like your front office is just like, okay, we give up,
Yeah, and social media, I mean, it's on fire right now.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just say that Nico Harrison, he's the Mavs GM.
Mm-hmm.
He might want to invest in like a really good security system right now.
At least.
At least, yeah. I mean, there was even a fan who got kicked out of a game for yelling "Fire Nico" at the top of his line.
Oh, I saw that.
Like, that's dedication. Or maybe it's just like zero impulse control.
I mean, either way, it shows how much these fans care, right?
Yeah, it shows action, man.
Like they're invested.
They're invested, right? And then you got Luka in all this chaos. He did something really classy.
Yeah, that donation.
Right? Like almost as soon as the trade was announced, he donates like $500,000 to wildfire relief efforts in LA.
Yeah. What a way to make a good first impression, right?
Right. Like just winning over the fans before he even steps on the court.
And it tells you something about Luka, doesn't it?
It does.
Like all this craziness is happening and his first thought is to help out his new city.
Yeah.
Gotta respect that.
Absolutely. Now, while Mavs fans are, I don't know, probably like drowning their sorrows and whatever's strong enough to forget that image of Luka in a Lakers jersey.
Oh, for sure.
The Philadelphia 76ers, they decided to make a big move of their own. They went and got Paul George.
They did.
And the reaction, well, let's just say it's mixed.
Mixed is a good word for it.
Yeah, there's definitely some skepticism going around about this trade.
Rightfully so. I mean, PJ's got that max contract.
He does.
And a history of injuries that, it's longer than my grocery list.
Yeah, it's a long list.
So some fans, they're wondering if he's even got that star power anymore to, make that contract worth it.
Yeah, I saw one comment online and it was brutal. It said, he hasn't been a star in a long, long time.
Ouch.
Yeah, ouch is right. It's a gamble, no question about it.
It is.
But, I mean, if he can stay healthy, right, if PG could find that peak form again, the Sixers could be a real problem in the East.
Yeah, the East just got a whole lot more interesting. That's for sure.
Speaking of interesting,
Yeah.
Anthony Davis finally made his debut with the Mavericks, right?
It was a long time coming.
After that huge trade, everyone's waiting. And it was like the most AD thing ever.
It really was.
Dominated the first half, looks like a, I don't know, Greek god out there.
Hey.
And then, bam, groin injury.
Oh, man. Classic AD.
It was like the AD experience speed run.
It is. You almost expect it at this point.
It's almost comical, right? Like, of course, the internet had a field day with it.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw someone comment, like, the AD experience speed run, which is, I mean, let's be real. It's accurate.
Very accurate. But it does make you worry about the Mavs. Like, can they actually count on him to be healthy enough for a deep playoff run?
Right.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't put money on it.
All right. Enough with the negativity.
Yeah, let's move on.
Let's talk about a team that's been quietly dominating, the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh, yeah, they're smoky good.
They're good. Remember that game where they hit a franchise record 27 three-pointers?
Are you kidding? It was raining threes.
It was raining threes. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's leading the charge, and they are looking like a real force to be reckoned with.
They're not messing around. Don't be surprised if they make some noise in the playoffs.
Yeah, they could go all the way. And then we have Jamal Murray, who went full supernova, dropped 55 points for the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, man, he was on fire.
Unconscious, hitting shots from everywhere. I mean, Nuggets fans must have been going crazy.
With Murray healthy, the Nuggets are serious contenders.
They are.
Like, he just adds that extra gear to their offense.
He does.
When he's hot like that, forget it. You can't stop him.
It's funny, though, some Nuggets fans, they could be pretty hard on their own players.
Really?
Yeah, I saw this comment online. Nuggets fans are so conditioned to shit on Jamal Murray that if he misses one shot, the game thread is full of people calling him trash.
Wow, tough crowd.
Talking about tough love, right? Okay, let's talk about a Laker who had a breakout game Austin Reaves.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
He drops a career-high 45 points, showing that he's not just LeBron and Luka's sidekick.
He's legit.
He's for real.
And the fans in LA love him.
They do, man.
He plays hard, he's got heart, and he doesn't shy away from the big moments.
Doesn't back down.
And now the Lakers have 3 guys who can drop 40-plus on any given night.
That's scary.
Yeah, that's a nightmare matchup for anyone.
And speaking of nightmares...
Oh, are we going there?
Jason Tatum, he just keeps terrorizing teams.
He's a beast.
Especially the New York Knicks. That 40-point performance he put up against them... I mean, some Knicks fans were questioning, like, the meaning of life after that game. It was brutal.
Yeah, the Celtics just exposed some major weaknesses in the Knicks roster.
They did.
Like, their defense couldn't handle Tatum's versatility at all. Makes you wonder if they have what it takes to compete with the top teams in the East.
Makes you wonder. Even in a loss, rookie Stefan, he showed some real promise.
That kid's got potential.
33 points for the San Antonio Spurs. He almost single-handedly won them that game.
Spurs fans have got to be excited about him. He's a bright spot in what's been a rough season for them.
Yeah, he's the future. This week wasn't all highlights and crazy stats, though.
What else happened?
Charles Barkley, he stirred up some controversy.
Oh, yeah, Chuck.
With his comments about the homeless situation in San Francisco.
I heard about that.
He got booed by the studio audience for suggesting that the homeless need help.
Whoa, seriously?
Seriously. I mean, talk about a weird reaction.
Yeah, it's like people don't want to even talk about the problem.
Yeah, it sparked a whole conversation about, social issues and how they kind of bump up against the world of sports sometimes.
Which is important, right?
It is important.
These guys, they've got a platform.
You do.
It's bigger than just the court or the studio.
Yeah. And then, on a much lighter note, we said goodbye to a legend. Hubie Brown called his final NBA game.
Oh, I'm going to miss Hubie.
It was a really nice moment. They gave him a game ball.
That's awesome.
And you could just feel the love and respect from everyone there.
He's an icon, a true legend of the game.
His voice is going to be missed.
It will.
It's funny. After that Luka trade, Cuban, he decided to give the Mavs fans a little pep talk.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And by pep talk, I mean he basically told them to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up when they were chanting Fire Nico.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Oh, he did.
Not a good look, Cuban.
Talk about a PR nightmare, right?
That's just adding fuel to the fire.
It is.
Like the fan base is already devastated about losing Luka, and now their owner's telling them to shut up.
Not the best way to win back their trust.
Not at all. Makes you wonder what's going on behind the scenes there, like how much dysfunction is there in that organization?
Yeah, they've got a lot of work to do to fix things.
They do.
And then there's this story that is, I don't even know how to describe it, like equal parts fascinating and kind of creepy.
Oh, tell me.
So Lindy Waters, he becomes the 4th Native American to play for the Detroit Pistons.
Okay, cool.
But here's where it gets weird.
Uh-oh.
The previous 3 all died in water-related accidents in their 30s.
No way.
Yeah, it's a crazy coincidence, right?
That's more than a coincidence. That's spooky.
I mean, maybe he should just avoid swimming pools for a while.
Or like boats.
Boats, yeah. Bathtubs. Just to be safe.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah, maybe we're getting a little carried away here.
Maybe a little.
But it's a weird story. It definitely adds, another layer to his journey in the NBA.
It does. You can't help but think about it.
All right, let's shift gears for a second. Let's talk about some of the other standout performances from this week. Who would have thought that Austin Reaves would drop 45 points for the Lakers? The guy's on fire.
He's playing out of his mind. It's like he's unlocked a new level or something.
Right. And Jamal Murray's 55-point explosion for the Nuggets.
That was insane.
It was like he flipped a switch and just went full beast mode.
Murray's a different animal when he's healthy. That game was a reminder of what he can do.
Yeah, he's got that clutch gene for sure. And even though the Spurs lost, you got to give it up for rookie Stefan.
Oh, yeah, he balled out.
33 points. The kid is fearless. Old saying, talent wins games, but teamwork wins championships.
Couldn't have said it better myself. That's something for fans to remember as the season goes on. Don't just focus on the big names. Watch the role players, the young guys, the teams that are playing with unity and a purpose.
They're the ones who often make the difference.
They do.
And it's a good reminder that the NBA is more than just basketball. It's a reflection of society, a place for social commentary, and a source of endless entertainment.
It's all of that. From Barkley's comments to Hubie Brown's farewell, this week showed us that the NBA is full of stories that go beyond the court.
Absolutely. So, as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with this. The NBA is unpredictable, it's entertaining, and it's always evolving. Embrace the chaos, enjoy the ride, and remember that there's always something new to discover in this crazy world of basketball.
Stay curious, stay engaged, and keep those hoops dreams alive.
We'll be back next time for another deep dive into the NBA. Until then, stay tuned.